sour, it's 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 sour.
It has to stop.
This needs to stop.
It has to stop.
This needs to stop.
It has to. It has to.
This needs.
It has to.
This needs.
It has
This
to.
needs.
It has to
This needs
stop.
to.
How dare you? Panic, panic, fear. Panic, fear. Panic, panic, fear. Panic, fear. Panic, panic, fear. Panic, panic, fear. Panic, panic, fear. Panic, fear. Panic, panic, fear. Panic, 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 fear. Panic, fear. Panic, panic, fear. Panic, 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 fear, fear, fear. Panic, fear, panic, fear, panic, fear, fear, fear. Panic, fear, panic, fear, panic, fear, panic, fear, panic, fear, panic, fear, fear, fear. Panic, fear, fear, panic, fear, fear. Panic, fear, panic, fear, panic, fear, fear, fear. Panic, fear, panic, fear, panic, fear, fear, fear. Panic, fear, panic, fear, panic, fear, fear, fear. Panic, 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 fear, fear, fear.
Life is not going back to the way that it was before.
It's sour.
Life is not going back to the way that it was before.
Panic, panic.
Back to the way that it was before. Back to the way that it was before. Back to the way that it was before. Back to the way that it was before.
I'm not able to put this in my butt.
Well, hello, Ed. Hello, Big Air for another edition of Laugh at Cringe. Turn off the goddamn news. Turn it off, and keep it the fuck off. What are you doing with that shit on in the first place? What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you over there, eh? Big dummy. You big dummy. What's the crackers news? Yeah, you don't want to be doing any of that, do ya? Because it's not news at all. We know what that stuff is called. It's called PLBS. Propaganda, lies, and bullshit. That's right. I think we all know that by now, especially in an election year. Holy fuck. Before we press on, and before we feel sorry for us folks in California with the atmospheric river. Sounds spooky, doesn't it? Sounds scary, doesn't it? Oh, it is. How are we going to survive? Oh my goodness. But before we figure that out, let's say hello to the fine folks in the chat. Corey Slater, how you doing? James, hello, how you doing? Tater, nice to see you. As always, Aussie Megan, good day or good night. I still don't know what time it is there, even though you've told me a million times what the time difference is. I am a moron. I don't remember things. Twistart Lady, hello, California. Nice to see you in here. Big Ta Outlaw, what is going on? And American Woman, Soldier, Girl, Hell to the O. All right, let's get this thing crack-a-lackin', shall we? I am tired as fuck, and I'm not really entirely sure why. I did get up very early this morning. Had to take the ride in for service, and we are indeed in the middle of an atmospheric river. Panic fear, fucking panic fear, panic fear. 4 p.m. in the afternoon. That's right, Megan. So I got to remember, you're 5 hours behind me, but a day later. I think I could do that kind of basic math, I think. Oh, boy. All right, make sure to tell your friends about this here show every Monday night at 9 p.m. Pacific time, 2100 for those in the know. And you don't want to miss any of this craziness, because who's going to tell it to you like this? Fuck your couch, goddammit, fuck your couch. Oh, we are going to fuck some couches big time in here. Big time. We're all about fucking couches and leaving the cushions unfolded and fucked out, and the foam pulled out of the shit, and all kinds of mysterious stains on there that we can't identify. But we're not going to say where they came from. All right. So, yes, please feel sorry for us here in California, because it's not raining. No, we have a atmospheric river. Holy shit, what is that? It must be really pissing out there. Well, it's been raining all day. You know, it's not the heaviest rain I've ever seen. It's not the scariest storm I've ever seen. There's something going on around here. What's that word called? I've heard it once or twice before, certainly not in the media very much lately, but I have heard this word. There's a word that we use when inclement weather often happens. It's called winter. That's right. This is the time of year where it rains the most in Southern California, even though we know there is a song called It Never Rains in Southern California. Well, it is indeed raining in Southern California, and holy shit, what do we do? The mainstream media thinks that we do not know how to act. Well, listen, we can't drive in the rain, but we can't drive in the sun either, so I'm not using the rain as any kind of excuse for why people can't drive in this shit. All right? But this is Atmospheric River. I've talked about this on my old podcast. If you're on Spotify and you see Big Angry Phil podcast anywhere in the search engine, well, hey, check it out. And I've talked about the Atmospheric River about 5 or 6 years ago when they first made up this fucking bullshit term in order to include the panic fear into the climate change discussion, because that's what you need in the climate change discussion is a bunch of panic fear, suck my dick, and get fucking dumbass libtards scared of the goddamn weather. You know. And listen, it's not like they're not seeding the clouds. It's not like they're not spraying chemtrails all over the place. They are. We can see it. Okay. You can see those little tic-tac-toe boards are spraying. You're almost waiting for the X's and O's and the lines across, and you're almost willing to bet on the game. All right? I'm surprised they haven't gone that far yet. But, hey, they're getting there. Well, yeah, it's raining in Southern California. And, of course, CNN, who is not based in California, they're based in Atlanta and also in New York City. Atmospheric River lashes California with heavy rain and wind. It was hardly windy here. It was windy enough for LAX to flip the pattern around and go easterly, which is something they rarely do. It was windy enough for that. 236 pounds and 5 ounces. Ooh, 236. Our girl has gained a couple, hasn't she? It's easy to see why. Although, with all that dancing and exercise she seems to get, I don't know how that weight is not coming off. Uh-oh, Outlaw's even singing American Woman. Here we go. Everybody sing American Woman. And everybody hold up your Diet Pepsi because that is the drink of choice of American women. My drink of choice right now is coffee with rum in it because I need to wake up and I also need to get fucked up. So why not kill two birds, I always say. All right. California, how did that interview go? You were going for a job interview when we last spoke, when I was doing the game stream on Saturday morning. And how did that, if you buy a slab of steak, I think we're all invited to the barbecue, are we not? All right. Unfortunately, I don't use StreamYard, so we can't actually hear the singing in here. But we know who's doing the singing around here. Uh-oh, Twisted Art Lady, Coke Zero. Twisted Art Lady versus Soldier Girl. Coke Zero versus Diet Pepsi. Uh-oh, we got a war going on. What are you going to do, brother? What are you going to do? Cool Dog, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? This ain't no Starbucks. I made, this is my fucking chock full of nuts. That's right. There is a coffee called Chock full of Nuts. It's based in the East Coast, and it is quite delicious. These are the best nuts I ever had. Ground up nuts at that. Anyway, Dr. Pepper, Outlaw, I'm with you on Dr. Pepper. I am. I do enjoy Dr. Pepper. I enjoy making cocktails out of Dr. Pepper. Megan, how about turning off Call of Duty and staying in here? Can you do that for me? Fuck Call of Duty. Call of Duty can wait. This show is only once a week. That's all I ask. Come on. Give me some goddamn participation. What's up? Goddamn Megan! What's up? We are suffering. We are suffering with the atmospheric river. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this fucking clown ass shit right here. Here, let me take the window out. Look at this. Video shows rain rushing through California neighborhoods. This is a flood control channel. It might have washed off some homeless tents. Well, that's it. This is not a California neighborhood, you goddamn panic fear fucking mongering bullfuckers. You know what I mean? God damn it, god damn it, god damn it. Nose beer. Uh-oh. Nose beer. Hey, ain't no room for no nose beer in here. We those who know. Okay? Bacon, I saw the thing you sent me. I'm not going to be able to use it for this show, but I'll take a look at it in detail afterwards, and I'll see if it'll play next week. I've got some things lined up, and we're going to go into one of my favorite topics, unfunny comedians, because during the Atmospheric River on Sunday, I had some time to watch some Netflix specials. That's why I turned Netflix back on specifically for this job. And I watched 3 different specials. I watched the Dave Chappelle latest one, the Chris Rock latest one, and the, God help us, Pete Davidson one. And we are going to sample some of that one in particular. That's right.
That's right. That's right. Quiet. Goddamn, Pete Davidson is just not funny.
Well, I hate to say, Chris Rock, but you are also lately not that funny.
Grand opening, grand closing.
If you want to see funny Chris Rock, look at 90s Chris Rock. Before he got married, now that he's divorced, he's kind of still not funny. You know, something fucked him up there. Sunflowers. Soldier Girl says, I was born and raised at the age of 5 by my parents to drink Diet Pepsi, or as we like to call them, legal drugs. Hashtag legal drugs. All right. Got a whole closet full of those legal drugs. Those who don't know. All right. Regular Dews, Outlaw. We had the discussion. Regular Dew, Mountain Dew. Yeah. Do the do. Do the do. Netflix has NASCAR? I didn't know that. It's not a reason I would get it. But again, when I need to bite the bullet and bring content to this year's show, I will pay a couple extra bucks to turn on long dormant streaming services like Netflix. I usually, unless Chappelle's got another special, I usually shut that shit off immediately after, which I will do after this week. Dave Carr. Hey, by the way, we have another Aussie in the house. Dave Carr is here, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2 Aussies in the house. Don't you love the Swift factor? Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't you get me started. I'll tell you what. Don't you get me started. I am not going to talk about that fucking cunt at all this week. I'm not going to talk about the Grammys, where she was all over that. I'm not going to talk about any of the untalented twats that won Grammys. I am not talking about the Grammys this week. I swear to fucking God. Now, I will do a Super Bowl wrap-up next week, because that will be the Monday after the Super Bowl, so we will, of course, talk about that and all its devilish glory, but I am not talking about that stick figure, mediocre, pasty white biatch this week. And I got to tell you something, too. Something I really need to learn about this show. Whenever I show more than 2 minutes of Joe Biden clips, it drags the show down. I got shit for views last week, and I think it's because I spent way too much time on old Joe, you know, the most popular president of all time. Whenever it's more than 2 minutes, people tune the fuck out and they don't come back. So let's get the party going this week. I promise you there will be no Joe Biden clips in this one. Just to let y'all know. Vegas J, nice to see you as always. Twisted Art Lady, I don't drink calories unless it has alcohol in it or nutritional value. What about semen? Does that have nutritional value and or calories? Ask it for a friend, because I do not want to know personally. All right. Taylor Swift is a psyop. Dave Carr, you're preaching to the choir. I knew that from the get, okay? I've been saying that whole thing in the Super Bowl. God damn it, don't. I'm not going to go up. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to talk about Taylor Swift's stupid fucking white ass. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. God damn it. Not happening. All right. But we are in the middle of an atmospheric river here. Please feel sorry for us here in California, because we are suffering. It's a fucking rainstorm, okay? We've had much worse than this. I've been here in 1983, where we had some of the toughest storms we've ever had, including a tornado or 2 in downtown LA. This ain't shit right here. And we've had a couple of atmospheric river storms in the last week or so that also were not shit. Has it been raining consistently? Yes, it has. Has it been raining cats and dogs? Maybe cats, not so much dogs. Swift made Rookie of the Year. Shit, maybe 20 years ago. Ugh, God, don't even. God damn it. You know what? Do I have a goddammit thing I can light up just for you? Yes, I do. There it is. Let me get it all on the screen. Oh, where is it? This goddammit is so goddammit. It doesn't want to light up. Hang on. My goddammit is so fucked up, it doesn't fit on the screen. There it goes. There it is. Goddammit. Everybody say it with me now. Goddammit. 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 And goddammit. Okay. I love you guys. Always sidetracking me. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Twist Art Lady. Apparently Google says that semen does in fact have nutritional value. That's why gay guys are always in such good shape, right? Right? I mean, am I wrong? I don't know. I don't want to know. God damn. Swift is a lizard. Yeah, and a very ugly one too. Lizards are usually cool. When I see a lizard crawling on the wall outside, I say, oh, cool, a lizard. If I see Taylor Swift, I think, oh, Jesus Christ, will you get the fuck out of here? I'd rather see a lizard, not a human one. Goddamn reptile people are going to be the death of us. I tell you what, we might have to watch the Super Bowl with the sound off because it's going to be so unbearable with the Patrick Mahomes ass kissing and the Taylor Swift ass kissing. Oh my God. I have to just play some music or something in the background. You know what I mean? Outlaw gonna be sick talking about the sequel. Don't talk about it, dude. Don't say a goddamn thing. All right, yeah, we're hurting. We're hurting bad here in California. Where? Store prominent snowfall across the Sierra Nevadas. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. That's where most of our water supply comes from, that snowpack. But of course, atmospheric river makes it more easier to sell the climate change horseshit to dumb fucking libtards. Okay. Dumb fucking libtard. What'd the five fingers say to the face? Slap! Come on now. Cold-blooded. And this is very important. Unity. We need unity rings here. Otherwise this shit doesn't work. I know they sell those. Somebody made a bunch of unity rings after that bit. I know they're out there. Biggest. Hello. Sup. Vegan dildos. What the? No, we weren't talking about that. Why would we talk about something like that? You crazy motherfuckers, you. All right. Well, biggest. Are you surviving the atmospheric river? You're in California, just like we are. Me and Callie and. Anybody else might be checking in under the radar. Atmospheric river. Aren't you scared? Where? What do we do now? You put on a jacket, you get an umbrella, and you shut the fuck up. By the way, people are so scared to drive in this shit. The freeways were a lot more empty this afternoon than they would have been during normal weather. Keep it up then, I say. Fuck. That's fine with me. Biggest get in here? He is in here. He couldn't be more in here than he already is. But, a fire hose of rain. What? I have never heard that expression before. Well after atmospheric river has been around a couple of years. A fire hose of rain. So, God is pissing us. Oh, he's golden showering us. How much nutritional value is in pee-pee? Just asking for a friend. Well, atmospheric river, blown out of proportion. It's rained for a couple days. Whoopie motherfucking do. I'm sure all my fine folks from the PNW are saying, man the fuck up, shut the fuck up, get some balls, shut the fuck up. Goddamn pussies in California. Believe me, I understand. It's not us in California that's making a deal. It's the mainstream media across the fucking country that's making it a big deal. People on the East Coast that are in nice heated up buildings that have never been outside. Megan, I've heard of fire hose, I've heard of rain, never the same sense. Right? That's a new one. That's a new one. The lib media just kind of stuck together all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Thanks a lot. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's other than the Grammys I don't give a fuck about, here's something else that's kind of blowing up all over the news today. And it's, what? Fuck you, advertisement. Get out of here. Anybody care about this fucking bullshit here? King Charles. Oh, poor fucking King Charles. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with that old bastard? I thought he's an old globalist lizard fuck, right? Why the globalists think that I need to care about the royal family and anybody in it is beyond me. Go ahead and die, you old bastard. I've heard you many times say, get the vax, get the vax, get the jabs, get the vax. This is a disease of the unvaccinated. You're another one of those lizard fuck bitches that fucking said all that. I remember all that. I don't remember much. But I remember every celebrity, every politician, every dick fucking face that told me to get jabs. Fuck you and fuck all of you. You're the ones that are dying, and not me. Not me. King Charles. Imagine, we have to king this. We have to call this pussy. They have to call it we. They have to call this pussy King. King Charles the Third has cancer. Boo motherfucking who. Just drop dead. Just fucking die. Who cares? Nobody fucking cares. Just fucking, give the earth some nice phosphorus. That'll help climate change. And just get the fuck. By the way, take all of it with you. Take Prince Harry and Meghan Markle into the grave with you, even if they're still alive. Who cares? Fuck these people. Why are media so obsessed with these fucking English lizard fuckers? I fucking have no idea. Fuck you. Fuck everybody that looks like you. And enjoy the North African invasion that you're bringing into the UK. That's really doing you guys wonders. Okay, well. Okay, so let's get into the main event. All right. And I have often said, and you also know people that have said, that laughter is the best medicine. Okay. All right, Megan. See if you can pop in here later on. I'll be on for a couple hours tonight, probably. All right. But laughter is the best medicine. All right. Forget all the pills that Big Pharma wants to give you. Forget all of that shit. Okay. Forget any advice your stupid friends have, especially your libtard friends who said you should get booster shots every 2 months. Fuck these people. Laughter is the best medicine. Well, is it any wonder that all the good comedians, the ones that really made you laugh, are all dead? Is it any coincidence? Is it any coincidence that they don't want you to laugh because they don't want you to be well? They want you to take pills. They want you to get jabs. They want you to fuck yourselves up. They don't want you laughing and having a good time. So we have an influx of god-awful, unfunny comedians that they keep giving specials to. They don't deserve them. They absolutely don't deserve them. But they keep giving it to them. Okay? And this one individual I have ragged on plenty of times on this show. And he goes by the name of Pete Davidson. Okay? Celebrities don't bother me usually, but every time I see this piece of shit with that smirk on his face, first of all, he has that Gavin Newsom smirk. You know, that I'm a dipshit and I know it and I'm going to smile at you because fuck you. I have money, I have fame, I fucked a lot of hot broads, and fuck you. You're supposed to be impressed by this. And I'm fucking painfully unfunny and nobody gives a shit. I know that he sucks. He has sucked on Saturday Night Live. He has sucked on every roast that Comedy Central has put him on. He has sucked in every stand-up performance Netflix has put him on. And they're still giving him one. I saw a billboard in Hollywood on one of those big buildings. Something called Turdo Fonzarelli. That's the name of his new Netflix special, which is shot in black and white because, of course, that makes it more funny if it's already looking and it's shot in black and white. It could be shot pixels. It could be shot in rainbow colors. Nothing would make this fucking jackass funny. Well, I'll tell you what. Randy Foster, hello. I cannot show the picture, okay? But I'm going to play audio clips. And we'll see how much trouble that gets me in. But I'm not going to show the picture. I will play the audio. I actually plunked down the $15 for Netflix this month just to watch this pile of shit. I watched it all the way through because I want to at least give it a chance before I come on and say it sucks. Well, I watched the entire thing and I can safely say it sucks. It's crap. It's garbage, okay? This guy, again, he's got to be Illuminati in the comedian department, the Illuminati, because how the fuck else does he keep getting work? And this is another one of those specials where if you listen to it, you can tell that the laughter is sweetened. Okay, it is fake fucking canned laughter. When I see an old George Carlin bit or old Sam Kinison bit, those motherfuckers are hooting and hollering, repeating the jokes, saying George's name, saying Sam's name, whoever. That doesn't happen in these shows. It is such obviously canned laughter. It's embarrassing. There was maybe 2 jokes he told in this entire special that I kind of, okay. And that was it. That was it. $50. Why, Callie? Why are you paying $50 for Netflix? Because do you have 2 Netflix accounts? And you must be paying for the 4K, which is $25 a pop. I have paying $15 for the 1080 without commercials, and I'll do it for this month just to talk about this bit and some of the other ones I've seen this weekend, and then I'm gonna fucking throw it right out like I always do. California, yeah, you need manage those apps a little better. If you're trying to save money, you don't need that. You don't need that shit. Throw them out. Don't need them. Disney Plus, I have never gotten. As much as a fan as I am of the first 10 seasons of The Simpsons, you know what I have? The first 10 seasons of The Simpsons on DVD. I don't need fucking Disney Plus for any fucking reason. All right? But Pete Davidson, okay, this guy, he just turned 30 years old, as he tells you several times in this bit. And he just goes off. He is not a good storyteller. Dave Chappelle, even when the jokes don't land, he tells such a compelling story behind it. Excuse me. It doesn't matter if the joke sucks or not. He makes it good just for his stellar storytelling ability. This cocksucker up here, he looks like a dumbass. He sounds like a dumbass. He is a dumbass. But he's got rich parents. He's bagged the Kardashians and Ariana Grande and all kinds of other Illuminati mess. And I'm supposed to be enamored with this. I'm supposed to be so impressed that he's he is not. I've never heard anybody say, holy shit, Pete Davidson is funny as fuck. And you can hear from this sweetened audio that the laughs are not real. Poskaba! What's up? Jay, what's up? Okay, are we ready? Again, I can't play the video because that would be big time trouble, but I will let the audio run and I'll stop it, here and there so we can rag on it a bit, okay? Are we ready? Are we ready? Here we giggity go. And let me know if you can hear it once it starts here. Okay, he's coming out on stage. This is all shot in black and white. By the way, it's not necessary to see this, okay? It's all black and white. The laughs are fake. And they never show you a crowd shot either of people hooting and hollering because it doesn't happen. It never happens, okay? Turdo Fonzarelli is the name of this.
I just turned 30 this week, so yeah.
Wow, you turned 30. Isn't that amazing? Wow. I turned 30. I'm an old fart. I turned 30. Fuck you, you bitch. I'm 52. I wish I was goddamn 30. You know what? If I was anything like you, no, I don't wish I was 30. Go fuck yourself.
No, it's over, dude. It's over. I just
It was over for you a long time ago, but some greedy executive has not gotten the memo yet.
I had to stop doing hard drugs because you can't.
Dave Carr, how do you know he has a big penis? That's the rumor because he bangs all these rich broads, but how do we know? How do we know? Just having a big dick does not make you funny. I mean, it makes me funny, but not this guy. Giggity.
Can't be a drug addict in your 30s, I'm not like that guy. That guy that could just do like one bump of coke and he's like, oh, I'm so bad.
Talking about doing bumps of coke, something he knows very well about. Pretty much 95% of this special is about himself and his drug problems and his mom and about what it would be like to fuck his mom. That's the whole show. It's the male version of fucking Amy Schumer is what it is.
Where that guy will have like 2
Bacon. This show should have been sponsored by non-alcoholic White Claw. This guy is non-alcoholic White Claw. Because I think he's going straight, because he's been in rehab and he crashed into a house. Remember, his stupid ass was driving under the influence and he ran into a house. He mentions that briefly somewhere in this bit.
Beers and he'll be like, I might have diarrhea tomorrow. You're like, fuck you, dude. Fucking.
He says fucking a lot because he doesn't have any actual material. Listen, I say fuck too, but I usually follow it up with something mildly hilarious.
Doing drugs in your 20s is fine. There's an excuse, you know? You're like, I'm fine.
No, there's no excuse for doing drugs. You're a dumbass. You're a fucking dumbass. And eventually you learn what a dumbass you are. It took you a lot longer. Because again, you grew up in a wealthy sort of family. You're banging all these hot broads, and you're the most unfunny pile of shit I've ever seen in my life.
Myself, you know? It's like, it's cute, you know? Do a little bump off an iPad with your friends. It's adorable. You know? Say cute things like, I'm a crispy little dolphin. You know?
God,
all your boys are like, you know? And then
does that laughter not sound completely fake or what? Like, if you listen to Jimmy Kimmel and you hear this wild, uproarious laughter over the most lame-ass material, it's the same laugh track, isn't it? It's the same fucking laugh track. Netflix is using sweetened audio for their comedy specials. You never used to have to do that on the old HBO specials like George Carlin or Richard Pryor or Sam Kinison or Norm Macdonald or anybody else who isn't this cocksucker here or any of the many, many unfunny female comics who this guy is modeled after.
one of your boys has a kid and you're holding it and you're like, I think I'm a drug addict. I need some help. I was on a magical drug for the last 2.5, 3 years called ketamine. It was amazing. Oh, what a time. I thought of amazing ideas, great ideas, like an Italian sleep aid called melatonin. Sorry.
When you have to say sorry after a joke, you already know it's worthless. You should never, no comedian should ever say sorry, okay? Really, you should say sorry for this entire show. But for a joke, yeah, Jay, you can tell, right? It's very, very obvious that it's sweetened audio.
So dumb. You go to sleep right away with melatonin. Sorry.
All right, Sunflowers, thanks for stopping in for 2 minutes.
No prescription. Some guy just gives it to you under a bridge and kisses you on the cheek. Take one when you hit the turnpike, all right? Hey, sorry. If you don't know what ketamine is, you probably did it accidentally once if you're a cokehead. Yeah. You'll be doing coke all night, you'll do one bump, you'll be like...
No, sorry, we're not all drug addicts like you, dude. I mean, this is not a universal subject, okay?
Like, whoa. This is not cocaine. Also, am I gay?
Yes. That big penis would come in very handy at a time like that.
It's embarrassing.
It's amazing. Joe Biden did drive her away, but Pete Davidson is too much for her. All right. Bye.
When you're not on ketamine anymore, though, you're like, ooh. Ugh.
Hey, Outlaw, he does have those dick-sucking lips, doesn't he?
I'm embarrassed. I was out and about like that. That's not cool, you know? I was at funerals like that. That's fucked up, right? I was at Aretha Franklin's funeral like that. Yeah, I have to live with that, you know what I mean? She'll never know, but still, it's not the point, you know what I mean? If she was there, she would probably be like, hey, who are you and what the fuck are you doing at my funeral? You know, I don't know. It's embarrassing.
This is like a homeless guy on the corner trying to do stand-up, right? I'm gay. Am I gay? I don't know. Am I gay? Hey, can it be? Right? The fuck out of here. They're paying him millions of dollars for this fucking horseshit.
I was so high, I thought it'd be a good idea to go up to her family and go, hey, I'm just here to pay my RESPECTs.
That was the one halfway decent joke he told. There's another one somewhere in the next 45 minutes. Don't worry, I'm not going to play the whole thing because I know we all fall asleep. You just need to know that this is what Netflix thinks is worth the subscription increase.
Yes. Started renting movies on Apple. Fuck Apple and their rental service. Scumbags. They're like the mafia, those fucking assholes. They're such assholes as a
So
company.
edgy.
Did I buy the new phone?
He's dissing Apple. So edgy.
Of course, but fuck them. They're like the mob. They're like, oh, you're not gonna get a new phone? Okay, guess whose phone's at 43% forever? Fuck you. Every day.
That is the fakest fucking laughter. I heard that during the Amy Schumer special. I heard that during the Sarah Silverman special. I hear it during the late night comics on TV. It's the same fucking laugh track this cocksucker's using. They are not funny, and Netflix knows they are not funny. If you need a laugh track over your stand-up comedy special, you should not have a stand-up comedy special. That should be the goddamn rule. But we're in clown world after all.
Your life is now a guess, my friend. You just buy your new dream car, save up. Oh, great. Charger port's different. Yeah. Every time you get a blowjob now, you gotta be like, sorry, they got a new charger. Sorry about that. Yeah. I know, Apple, I know. Sorry. Scumbags! You ever go to rent a movie on Apple?
I actually sat through this whole thing.
And it's $4.99 to buy and $3.99 to rent? And you're like,
Oh, you poor man, worth millions and millions of fucking dollars for God knows what. Talking about the fucking Apple movie prices. Oh, poor motherfucking you.
fuck you, dude! Really? You're gonna
And he's angry about it. He's angry. I'd be angry too if I... God almighty. Sam Kinison, you are not. Sam Kinison's balls, you are not. I mean, you could not hold a candle to all of the greats who have passed on. You are an embarrassment to show business. And that's saying something, because there's a lot of fucking people that are embarrassments to show business right now.
make me own Jeepers Creepers 2, you fucking assholes!
Red Queen Cerebus has Zombrow checked in. Why do I feel like this is Zombrow? I don't know.
I don't know. My mom's having a midlife crisis.
My mom's having the whole thing is about him and his mom. And later on, he's talking about what would it be like to do his mom. That's the majority of the fucking whole show. That's the best he can come up with. It was definitely worth the fucking subscription upgrades, wasn't it?
Yeah. She's really far up my ass right now. You know, she's 55.
55, that's 3 years older than me. But you know, but he's a young man, so I think he looks older than 30. He's got these bags under his eyes that says he's 45 and deeply, deeply into cocaine.
She hasn't been with anybody since my dad died. So it's been like 23 years since she's, you know.
Hey, everybody that's in here, and I mean everybody, hit that like button, hit it hard. I need to make up for last week. Last week's showings was pretty weak. And I'm hurt, and I'm appalled and shocked and awed. I know why. It's because I showed too much Joe Biden. That's why.
Spread them, I guess. I don't know.
This is even worse. This is going to get me even fewer views. Holy fuck.
But she called me. She's having a midlife crisis. She was like, I want to get a facelift. I was like, for what? I was like, you don't even use your face.
I snickered at that one. That was the number 2 okay joke, and I think that was the only 2 he told in the whole show.
I could get it if she was out getting tagged or something, but like, you know, what are you gonna facelift for? To watch Grey's Anatomy? I love.
He just has this constant smirk that says, I know I'm not funny, I'm a complete a-hole, and I don't give a fuck.
Eric Dane.
Is Don Knotts his dad? No, Don Knotts was actually funny. God, Mr. Furley, that was funny. This guy has never been funny. Don Knotts can possibly his dad. If he was, he probably disowned him.
Yeah, my mom.
By the way, if you're wondering about Zombrow, he's got another name that he posts as around here. I can't remember what it was. He was in here last week with a different name. I think he might have got the YouTube jail or something like that.
Won't fucking date. I'm trying to get her to date, you know. She was like, your father was my man, you know. And I'm like, no, all at first. It's been 20 years of this fucking Nicholas Sparks bullshit. I'm tired of it. She needs to get out there, okay? She needs to sign up to Hinge or fucking Bumble, whatever the one the ladies get to choose, whatever. Girls are so cute.
Don't act like you don't know what it is. A Bumble or whatever. You know which one it is. You know exactly which one it is.
Like, it's cool.
And by the way, you don't get to see him doing all these mannerisms like a fucking crackhead would do. He's doing this the entire time. And he's shaking like he has Parkinson's. He's a fucking crackhead. We've seen crackheads on the corner. They're way funnier than this.
We get to choose who comes on our face. Anyway,
That comes on my face. That is the fakest fucking laughing. Who actually went to this show? That's what I would like to know. And how much were they paid?
Ain't that nice? She needs to get out there. Because all that weird energy that's supposed to be on a cock goes to me and my sister, okay? And it's fucking weird.
What?
I'll go over to my mom's, I'll hang out, I'll eat dinner for an hour, and she's like, where are you going? I'm like, home, what do you mean? Unless we're about to fuck in the shower, my duties as a son are done.
Incest jokes. Okay. Pull out the A material. Bacon. $5 says he was trying to keep himself from some grinder. You got that. You got that vibe too. I think you may be right. I'll bet you 10 on that one. He is Callie. This guy is probably the unfunniest crackhead there is on Earth. Usually crackheads fucking out fucking freaking out in the middle of the street and make me laugh like motherfucker. This cocksucker has never made me laugh. I snickered for about a half a second at 2 of the jokes.
It's to the point where I might just fuck her just to get her off my back. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, when the show's going weak, make jokes about fucking your own mom. That goes over real well. God. Pathetic. Pathetic. Nothing about current events. It doesn't even have to be about politics. Just throw a couple of news stories in there. People laugh at shit like that. Do a Taylor Swift joke. Something relevant. I gotta get my mom off my back, and I'm just saying, listen, Mom, I'll fuck you just to get you off my back. Holy Jesus of fucking Nazareth.
Maybe you're just not as good as a son as you think you are, huh?
Sunflowers would run circles around this guy. And by the way, Sunflowers couldn't even stand to listen to him. She already bounced out. I reckon a lot of other people are going to follow suit here.
I'm the fucking son of the century right here. Give me my ribbon. If I fuck my mom
Even the fake laughter didn't want to laugh at that.
over Thanksgiving, my grandpa would kiss my forehead and go, hey, heard what you do for your mother. You're a good son. You're good. You're fucking... She's smiling finally. Hey.
You know how another way you know it's fake laughter? Because usually they wait to tell the next joke when the laughter subsides. He just goes right into it. The laughter is still going on. It's like, dude, learn how this shit works. He's part of the Illuminati. Of course, that's why he gets so many goddamn specials. You don't have to be a talented or even attractive at all to be in the Illuminati. You just have to suck enough cock, suck the most cock, and you're in. And with those fucking DSLs that he's got, I don't think it was a contest. Definitely explain the Kardashians and Taylor Swift.
She needs to get out there, trying to find her a suitor. Someone to fuck my mom. That's a difficult thing, because you want it to be good, but you want the guy to be good as well. And that's, that's a rarity,
So does he have to fuck you first? Where's he going with this?
Want the type of guy that, fucks her missionary only, but still makes her come twice, rolls over, hands her the remote, goes, her Dancing with the Stars is on. That guy. Where is that guy?
Oh my God, this is unbearably bad. This is insanely fucking bad. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to skip the next fucking 35 minutes of this. This goes on for over 50 fucking minutes, and which will seem like an eternity if we actually play the whole. I'm not going to subject you to that torture. Let's go to the last, toward the end of the show. Does it get any better at all? No. It's one big run-on sentence that never goes anywhere.
I'm a fucking master, dude.
Okay, this is the last 6 or 7 minutes or so. And it doesn't get better. It doesn't. And for whatever reason, it was shot in black and white, like it's supposed to be arty or something. No, you can't polish a turd. This is a turd. You can't polish it, and you can't make it funny.
I don't really think of slavery when I'm in houses. You know what I mean? That's all.
His voice lacks testosterone. That's pretty much the problem with most males on TV today. Whether it's television, whether it's comedy, whether it's the news, they all sound like this. They're all lacking at least one testicle, if not both of them. But that's part of the agenda. That's part of the globalist fucking agenda. Emasculate all the men, make all the women butch, make everybody confused about their goddamn gender, and that's how you split everybody up. because we have insane fucking reptile people in the globalist movement, in the Illuminati, in the World Economic Forum, in the fucking Council for Relations, in the fucking World Health Organization, in the United Nations, all of it, all of this shit, all of it needs to go.
I don't go and I'm like, which one's the slave room? You know, I'm not. Show me the slave room. So I love this house. I think I'm about to get it. I decide.
Okay, he's making a joke about buying a house. Again, yeah, something we could all relate to, all us in the middle class, especially in the Biden administration, yeah. We're all just running out and buying a house, of course. All right, continue, you fuck dick.
I'd like, it's been a long time. I'm gonna do a bit for my realtor, make her laugh, you know.
If you ain't making us laugh, you ain't gonna make the realtor laugh. She's gonna raise your price about $250,000.
So there's a coat rack in the living room. Okay, I grab it and I go, show me the master bedroom! I know. My realtor, who is black, by the way.
She was black. Oh my God, she was black. That got a bigger laugh than the visual bit that he did, lifting the microphone up like a staff. Okay. Netflix, yeah. Netflix, Callie, if this isn't more proof that you should just get rid of Netflix, I'll help you get rid of it if you need to. You should be paying though $50 a month for 2 Netflix accounts. That's insane. The fuck are you doing?
Is speechless. She's looks like she's trying to tell me something, probably to stop. But I'm in full bit mode, so every time she goes, I go.
She couldn't tell when you were being funny. Neither could the rest of us.
Don't interrupt the master. Show me my master bedroom, the room bigger than all the rooms, for I am the king. My boys are on the floor dying laughing because they're racist. So
no, they're not.
They're having the fucking best time. Finally, she grabs the coat rack and
beat you with it would have been the proper ending to this, but that didn't happen.
Goes, stop! She goes, you gotta stop. I'm trying to tell you, it's the primary bedroom. It's not the master bedroom. It's because of slavery. It's a big deal about that now. I was like, oh.
I said, you pay $50. No, I don't pay $50. What are you talking about, Callie? I told you what I fucking paid. I paid $15. You pay $15 a month for the 1080 without commercials. And then the next one up is $25 for 4K without commercials. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You clearly misunderstood me. If you're paying $300 for 2 streaming apps, you're paying way the fuck too much.
My boys started like slowly getting up, like, you know. And then she just handed me the
No way would I pay 50. If this shit was $50, no way, fuck, I wouldn't even think twice about not getting it. 15, I could say okay to for 1 month. Believe me, I'm dropping this shit tomorrow.
Coat rack. And it was quiet and awkward. And I didn't know what to do, but then I was thinking, you know, if I've learned anything in almost 15 years of comedy.
15 years of comedy. Can anybody recall any actual comedy? I can't.
It's that you commit to the bit, yes. Especially if it's not working. So that's what I did. I went, you didn't let me finish. We are all masters.
What is that even from? That's got to be some kind of dumbass Game of Thrones reference or something I don't fucking get. Whatever it is, it's not fucking funny. Neither is everything you ever done in your fucking life, you fucking bug-eyed freak, cokehead motherfucker. Jesus goddamn motherfucking Christ. Stop giving this asswipe chances. He fucking blows it every fucking time. If laughter's the best medicine, I think we all have AIDS by listening to this. Johnny Wishbone, what's up? When's that guy ever going to be funny? Never. Fucking Rodney sitting in the front row of Be Funny Live, just watch him sit there was funnier than anything this dick face has ever said. I've had enough. Good Lord. It's if you think that's ever gonna go anywhere, it's not. The entire fucking hour was like that. Thank God, you should be lucky I didn't fucking play the entire thing. Like I watched. Jesus H fucking Christ, this guy is such a turd. Unfunny pile of fuck. He better have a 16-inch cock, because what the fuck else has he got in life? And by the way, I wouldn't want to bang any of the broads he's fucking had. Ariana Grande, fucking Kardashian. Jesus Christ. That's fucking AIDS on top of herpes on top of the clap. Are you kidding me? Fuck that. Fuck out of here with that. Well. Apparently Kathy Griffin, if we want to talk about unfunny comedians. Kathy Griffin. Remember Kathy Griffin? The redheaded Jewish chick that ripped up Trump's picture and all she does is whine about Trump. Apparently she's having trouble selling seats to her latest show. Oh, I can't fucking imagine why. Even the paid extras don't want to attend this. But don't worry, because I've got that one ready to go too. Oh yeah. Let's get rid of old Pete Davidson, and hopefully we never have to see it again. But who are we kidding, right? Let's see. Who is going to win the Unfunny contest? Pete Davidson or Pete Davidson's mom, otherwise known as Kathy Griffin? Let's find.
And as it turns out, the show went well, and I had a...
Good Jesus fucking Christ. Does she not have the most annoying voice on the planet? You ever go to summer camp and there's always one dykey teenage counselor who has a voice exactly like this? Or every school has a chick that sounds exactly like this? You all know somebody with a voice like this. Well, here we go.
Meeting with Kelsey Grammer a couple of days later, and then I had a meeting with the NBC guy. All right, first of all, I go to the Kelsey Grammer meeting, and it's at Paramount, and I'm feeling very kind of full of myself. You know, yeah.
What else is new? Full of yourself. Yeah. So full of yourself that you never got the fucking hint that, Jesus Christ, nobody in the world wants to see you do anything anymore. Shut the fuck up. Twisted. Just went to the kitchen for a PBGJ. My son heard you ranting. I told him it was about Pete Davidson. He said, oh, valid. Even he knows, right? Everybody knows. He sucks. From every generation. Nobody respects that guy. Nobody.
Yes, Miss Griffin for Mr. Grammer. I'm sure he'll see me. All that stuff. And so I go in, and the minute I walk in the meeting, I start getting the flop sweat, right? My butt crack is just a puddle at this point. And
oh, God. I was not ready to hear Kathy Griffin talk about her butt crack. Again, I didn't screen this ahead of time. I just threw it on right now.
And I'm really nervous, and it's one of those things, you know how like when you start to sweat, you don't know at what point you should acknowledge it? You know, when you're a little bit dewy, you're thinking, oh, it might make me look a little refreshed, and then...
Do you think if you could put her in your kitchen, if you have a rodent problem, and she could just yakety yak, it would scare the rats away? I think it would.
And you get the flop sweat.
Or as a fucking scarecrow maybe outside.
And then you gotta own it. So anyway, I'm talking to Kelsey Grammer about the millions we're gonna make together or whatever. And the thing is, it was...
She looks like Reba. Reba's even funnier. Again, women are hilarious. Well, this is not example A right here, or B, or C, or D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, X, Y, Z, 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 Z.
Right, it was like a few days before I was gonna have one of my brow lifts. And, because I like to have a brow lift once, twice a year, where they just take my eyebrows and put them on a totally different part of my head.
More sweetened laughter, by the way. Again, nobody's laughing at this current shit. Okay, everybody knows these people suck. Everybody knows she sucks, Pete Davidson sucks, Amy Schumer sucks. Every one of them have sweetened audio. Again, if you go back to the old school stand-up videos with George Carlin and Richard Pryor, you'll never hear sweetened audio. You know why? Because those motherfuckers were funny and the audience was into it. Nobody, if she gets anything, it's a pity clap. It's because there was an applause sign that lit up. Nobody wants to see this fucking TDS suffering whack job. Nobody wants to see any of this shit.
And after that, I look weeks younger.
Her hair is nice. It's a fucking wig, Callie.
Okay, so I'm very open about it. All right,
it doesn't matter. She's not funny. She's a comedian, and what's the one job you have as a comedian? Be the fuck funny. That's all you gotta do. I don't give a fuck what you look like. What you look like shouldn't matter. Look, she could look like fucking, a fucking a Victoria's Secret model, from 20 years ago. Not the ones now that look like transvestites. It wouldn't matter. She's not fucking funny.
We'll get to Larry King in a minute. So,
Larry King has been dead for how many fucking years?
all right, wait, let me just say this. I saw Larry King and he was interviewing Pam Anderson. And it was really fun because remember when Pam Anderson did her hepatitis tour?
No.
Remember when she got hepatitis? And she got hepatitis and then she did a press tour about it.
I could stare at Pam Anderson's tits for hours on ends. I cannot listen to this more than 5 fucking minutes.
Because she's very conscious of women's issues and
She's a tad funnier than Pete. No, it's not saying much. Staring at a brick wall is funnier than Pete Davidson. Let's face it.
she went on Larry King and she's talking about it. Oh, and by the way, she said she got it from Tommy Lee, which of course she did. And Tommy Lee says she got it from a doorknob. And
Larry King is currently funnier than her from the dead, from the grave. You're right, Bacon. So is every dead comedian, by the way. Listen, you could put George Carlin's corpse on top of Richard Pryor's corpse. You already have a funnier joke than anything she's ever gonna fucking tell.
I'm sure that's at least what she got from
Sunflowers. Is Phil done with Pete? Are you not seeing what I'm playing, Sunflowers? What? Really? Good Christ almighty.
Tommy Lee. I saw Tommy
If you're not gonna fucking pay attention to what I'm doing, then what are you doing here?
Lee at an award show 2 weeks ago. I got crabs from looking at him. I'm not kidding.
Primo, what's up?
I looked at him and I was like, fuck, Tommy, get out of here.
By the way, Sunflowers, you knew I was going to do Pete Davidson. This was not a surprise. You saw all the advertisement I did for this show. You knew Pete Davidson was coming up. Don't act like this is a shock to you, okay? Come on, get with it. Step it up. Let's go. Come on. Get the fucking shit together. I gotta put you in the corner for that. Oh, Jay, believe me, I'm looking down. I'm not looking at her. Although listening to her is also slowly turning me to stone.
Get out of here. Keep
The one thing that needs to turn to stone is not.
it moving, Tommy. So anyway, she's talking
about Tommy Lee and fucking Pam Anderson. Something nobody's talked about in the last 25 years, but okay.
and then she had her boobs reduced. She's getting reduced, then bigger and stuff. And then Larry King has the balls to say to her, aren't you afraid of that plastic surgery? In the meantime, his ears meet in the back of his head, right?
Because he's old.
But I digress. Okay, so I'm meeting with Kelsey Graham.
Oh, God, shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. God fucking damn it. Where's somebody with a shovel and a good aim? Well, remember her friend Chelsea Handler? Chelsea Handler, another really unfunny white broad. At the Critics' Choice Awards, did I talk about this? I think I did very briefly. It was so forgettable, I don't remember it. She did
welcome to the 29th annual.
Remember this broad had a TV show for about, 10 minutes? Because she's friends with Kathy Griffin. And I get a 50 Cent bang this, I think, is her claim to fame. Okay. I don't know what is it with these brothers that keep banging these dopey white chicks, but cut it out.
Annual Critics' Choice Awards. I'm your host, Microdose Barbie.
Barbie joke. Oh, God. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the time of year where we have 80 million award shows one week after the next. It's just the same bunch of Illuminati jackoffs giving each other awards and kissing each other's ass. And they couldn't get anybody to host this pile of garbage, so they brought her up from a floor full of cat food.
Tonight, we're
Sanjay George, what's up?
all here to celebrate the brilliant movies and TV shows in 2023 that
There weren't any.
didn't get shelved for a tax write-off. We've all been through a lot this year, and I don't intend to put you through any more. So I want you to think of me as your good time doula. There is a party growing inside of you, and I am here to help you birth it.
Oh my fucking God. Well, let's skip a little of this. She's got to talk about the director of Barbie and what a wonderful feminist broad she is.
$1 billion at the box office. So,
because there was nothing else out.
While David Zaslav was wearing a zip-up vest and sailing off to Saint-Tropez, one very talented woman swooped in with a movie about female empowerment and saved the entire movie industry.
She couldn't even get that fucking easy line right. Another cokehead who's not funny. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
Excuse me.
Wishbone, you face palm yourself so hard your noses bleed, just like she did backstage when she did those rails before coming out here. Look at this. Look at these. Good Lord. What? Ugh. Yeah. This is why they have to fuck kids, because no adults would do it.
Which can only mean one thing. Hollywood executives are currently debating whether Greta's worth taking a second chance on.
No. No. We don't need any more of this crap. They're going to do it anyway because, again, there were hardly any movies made last year other than the shitty Marvel movies that nobody cares about, and Barbie and Oppenheimer. And I didn't give a fuck about any of them.
Speaking of powerful women, Oprah is here for the color
Oh, Oprah, the Illuminati queen herself, is supervising this claptrap.
purple.
Harvey Weinstein's best lay. Sunflowers. Bill Hader recommended. Oh, so we could blame Bill Hader for that. Bill Hader at least was funny. Well, what the fuck? What the fuck, Bill Hader? Really? You're responsible for that cocksucker? Fucking Bill Hader must have been on a bender himself.
Oprah, I have no words to describe you. I mean, your name is so prestigious, such a globally beloved
Cunt. That's a good word to use.
brand of excellence. To give you an idea of how passionate Oprah is about this film, right now you are watching her on the CW.
Okay. I guess. I don't know.
And Fantasia and Taraji and Danielle Brooks.
Oh, God. Here's the hot ghetto mess sitting right next to Oprah. I'm bringing these girls in, unleash them on the world.
That was such a powerful ensemble.
Yeah, I'm sure your white ass is all over whatever show that is.
In The Color Purple, Danielle's character sings a rousing and defiant number called Hell No, about women standing up to the abuse of men.
Oh, God. Yeah. Don't have enough of that in the entertainment industry. Yeah, wham men, wham all men, yeah, believe all women, wham men. Yeah, good God, fuck it. Let me just run out and see that pile of fuck. I'm being abused by your fucking unfunny twatness. We're all being abused. It gets worse, by the way. Have you ever heard of Hannah Gatsby? Dave Chappelle even talked about this chick in one of his later specials. This is this really butch lesbian English chick, and all she does is bitch about how everybody calls her a big butch lesbian. That's her whole act. Here she is. She's got something for Just for Laughs, which could be more fucking ironic.
Going so well back home. Been getting a bit of...
Yeah, anybody that looks like this, automatically is going to be Debbie fucking Downer. Or maybe in her case, Dennis Downer.
Negative feedback from my people, the lesbians.
Yeah, that's the whole act. I'm a lesbian. I'm a big, fat, ugly lesbian. No shit. I have a fucking pair of eyes and ears, unfortunately.
They're not happy with my work of late, and I've been getting a bit of negative feedback. And if there is something my people love, it is giving a bit of feedback. We're not shy. We'll let you know why.
Yeah, her whole act is everybody's hating on me, and I wish they would hate more because nobody's really paying attention. Hate me because I'm a big fat lesbian. No, that's what libtards do. We don't care. We don't fucking care. Be a big fat lesbian. I don't give a fuck. Just be fucking funny. That's my biggest gripe. Be the fuck funny. You're not. You're not capable. It's possible to be a big fat ugly lesbian and be funny. People used to be able to do that. But now it's poor me, I'm a fucking victim. Cis white males are just making fun of me. Wham, 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 I'm a fucking victim. Fuck you, tell a goddamn joke. For fuck's sakes. Just being a big fat ugly lesbian, don't cut it anymore, all right? Just ask Carol Burnett. She knew that better than anybody.
You're upsetting everybody.
She wasn't fat.
But I had this spokesperson, one of our spokespeople, self-appointed, we all are, approached me straight after a show to give me a bit of feedback. And if there is a good time to give me a bit of feedback, it is straight after a show. I love that time. That is...
Has she told a goddamn joke yet, or is it just when to give her feedback about her being a big, fat, ugly lesbian? I'm doing it right now. I don't need to wait to the end of the show. Jesus Christ. Okay, a minute in, she hasn't told a joke yet.
Definitely. When my skin is at its...
Right, this is everybody we see on Libs of Tik Tok. It's the same fucking person. These are the ones teaching your children how to inhale a fucking a dildo, right?
Thickest. I love it. Yes, please. Listening ears on. Oh. She came up to me after a show and she said, I was very disappointed in your show this year, Hannah. This year.
Nobody did this.
Yeah. That got me. I thought, oh no, she's been on this assignment for a while. The problem, she said, I don't think there was enough lesbian content.
Really? Not enough lesbian? Her just being there isn't enough? Her fucking thumping on the stage isn't the fuck enough? This never happened, of course.
I said, I was on stage the whole time. I was honest. I didn't even straighten up halfway through. I don't know. It's a worrying trend, though. You know, I'm a comedian, but really...
No, you're not. Don't you dare call yourself a comedian. You're just a big, fat, ugly lesbian who walked onto the stage for some reason. And you think that entitles you to just spew, somebody get up there and say, I'm not lesbian enough.
Am I? You know?
Callie, I don't think she has a strap on. I think she has the real thing.
What sort of comedian can't even make the lesbians laugh?
You. That's how lame you are.
Love how tense that makes a room.
It doesn't make the room tense. You're not funny. And they cannot acknowledge they're not funny. It's always the audience's fault because it must be all the cis white males out there. You must be a bunch of Republicans or something. Wah, wah. Right? No, it's now the audience's fault that nobody's laughing. Not because you're an unfunny, big, fat, ugly lesbian. That's not the reason. Not at all.
You all know the answer to that. It's every comedian ever. Nobody can make the lesbians laugh, but you're looking at me going, she's a lesbian.
Lesbians laugh all the time. That's shit that's funny. You, the fuck, ain't funny. Good God. Could Pete Davidson and this chick have a fucking unfunny contest? Would anybody survive to fucking see who the winner is?
Lesbian, this is a trap. And it is. But
okay, a couple of feminists snickered at that one.
Let's walk into it together.
Or they cut to him laughing at something the warm-up guy did.
I happen to believe that that's a technically perfect joke. Bulletproof. What sort of comedian can't make the lesbians laugh? Every comedian ever, because it's based on very true
Gabriella, welcome in.
Stereotypes. It's
everybody hit that like button for me, please. Thank you.
Funny because it's true. Us lesers, we don't have a sense of humor.
Us lesers. Again, do all lesbians want you speaking on their behalf? There are funny lesbians. They do exist. You ain't one of them. Just take the L and get the fuck out of show business, please, for the love of God.
And you want to laugh at that because it's true. We don't.
That chick looks like young Bill Gates. Yeah, I see it too. I laughed at Bill Gates. Just looking at his ugly face, I laughed at it. I can't even laugh at this in any sense of the word. I just can't. Okay, I'm a big fat lesbian. That doesn't entitle you just to stand up there and be a big fat lesbian. Tell a fucking joke. Don't just complain about how fucking the audience is tense. No, the audience ain't laughing.
We are. We're set to stern, straight out of puberty. It's like someone stabbed a potato with a spoon. That's it.
Stabbed a potato with a spoon. What? Doesn't she look like every news anchor on MSNBC, right? That's Rachel Maddow's sister right there.
A lot, right? The only people, though, who hate that joke, who don't think that joke is funny.
Oh, did you tell a joke? Nobody thinks the joke is funny. I didn't know you told a joke, first of all. let me guess. Cis white males do not think the joke is funny.
Are us lesers. We hate that
Oh, okay.
joke because we don't have a sense of humour, but we have to laugh because if we don't, it proves the point.
What point? That you're what fucking point do you have? You have no goddamn point. Dave Carr, is she Australian or is she British? Is she one of you folks? Sorry. I'm glad you kicked her out of the country at least.
Checkmate. It's a perfect joke.
And here comes the pity applause.
It is. It's not my joke. Gosh, it's not my joke. I don't really think I wrote that joke. Gosh, that's been...
It's not my joke. That was the same shit that Joe Coy did during the... Which one did he host? The Emmys or the fucking People's Choice Awards or whatever the Gold Globes. Whichever one of those stupid shows he hosted. Remember we talked about that on here and now he just completely bombed. And then the ones that bombed, he said, I didn't write that one. I didn't write that one. That was my people. I didn't write that one. That's what she's doing. Again, another side, you're an absolute bomb. Don't take credit for your own bomb jokes, right? Blame the audience, and then don't take credit for the jokes that bomb. You didn't write that. No, it wasn't you. Victim motherfucking mentality should never carry over into comedy. If you play the victim and you're a stand-up performer, you should never, ever be in the fucking business. You're a goddamn disgrace.
Around for a long time. It's a classic. It was written before.
I'd say she needs a kick in the cunt, but I'm not sure if she's got one or not.
Ever I was a comedian. Before, in fact, that joke was written at a time before.
Yeah, Bacon, you're right. Another way to tell they didn't tell jokes when they have to tell you, oh, that was a joke. You were supposed to laugh at it, dumbasses. No, they didn't know it was a joke because you just went on and on and on about some kind of bullshit or other. And it put me to sleep.
Even women generally were funny. Back in the good old days, when you could say anything you wanted and...
Yeah, when they were straight.
Nobody was offended.
Nobody's offended. You know what is offensive? Unfunny comedians. That is offensive. No joke you've told is offensive. It's offensively bad, maybe. But the joke, the material itself is not offensive. It's just lame. You're lame. And you got by because you're a big, fat, ugly lesbian, and the wokies are all in love with you and in love with Pete Davidson for some goddamn reason because he's 30 years old, apparently. I think he's like LeBron James 30. He's really 45. You know what I mean? Just putting on an act. Look at that. She's got Rosie O'Donnell, same goddamn, butch ass. I'm a butch lesbian. Can't you tell? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We got this.
I've been assured it was a lovely time. But I think it's important to acknowledge when language shifts, because back then in the good old days, a lesbian meant something much different.
She's still talking about being a lesbian. We get it, lady. That should be your okay. You know what? Most people are some kind of ethnic group or minority. That's usually the first and only joke they tell about it. This bitch has made it her entire fucking out. I'm a lesbian. I'm a big fat lesbian. Look at me. I'm a lesbian. Look at that. Oh, why didn't you laugh at that joke? The audience must be tense. You know what didn't laugh at that joke? Other lesbians. Oh, I told a joke. Oh, I told a joke. Why didn't you laugh? This is embarrassingly bad. Okay? How the fuck? How the fuck? This is not funny. Who went to this show? Why was this a thing? How let this happen? Every fucking decent dead comedian is spinning at about 5,000 RPM in their goddamn grave right now.
Different than it does today. A lesbian now pertains to sexuality. But back then, a lesbian was just any woman not laughing at a man.
She does look like Matthew Perry. Outlaw, you're right. Rest in peace to Matthew Perry. He had the decency to die, at least.
Generally how you found out. It's like, lighten up. Just a joke. You need to have sex with a man. Lighten up. Interesting advice. I got a letter on Facebook. I call it a letter.
Facebook. Wow, a Facebook reference. Wow, she's so fucking happening.
It's controversial, I know. There's a lot of old people who deny that. They're saying, no, a letter requires paper and effort. But it was a letter.
The only person is here in denial is you. You will not admit that you're painfully unfunny. Your whole act is you're a big, fat, ugly lesbian. That's it. That's it. Listen, Rosie O'Donnell used to be a stand-up comic before she officially became a big, fat, ugly lesbian, although she always was. But you know what? Even she told a joke once in a while. I'm talking about way back in the 80s when she started. What in the actual fuck is this pile of fucking toilet water that oozed out on the stage and looks like you?
because it said, "Dear Hannah, comma, new line." Who does that? And it said,
When they laugh at their own material, another dead giveaway. It ain't going nowhere.
said, "You owe it to yourself and your community to come out as transgender."
Oh, God. The transgenders say, "Nah, please, we're good."
Now, all jokes aside, I do want to do
All jokes aside, in case she told one or two.
my absolute best by my community, but that was new information to me at the time. I did not know that. I thought when I came out as a lesbian, that was it for closets.
Remember all those whack open night comedians I played about a month ago? They were all funnier than this, weren't they? Remember the Gaber chick that was talking about, there's not enough female representation at gamings, and she had that weird shirt on it? I even laughed a couple of times at that, and not intentionally, not the way she wanted to, but this is just embarrassing. And they keep giving her specials too, like she's something. I don't fucking get this. Nobody in the world thinks this is funny. Nobody wants to see this, but they're all afraid to say anything about, well, I'm not. Fuck this chick. Big fat ugly lesbot. Unfunny pile of fucking human protoplasm running around.
For me, but it turns out I exist in a babushka doll of closets.
When are they going to get her own late night talk show, right? It's the same material they all do.
No, I don't identify as transgender. Power and respect to anybody on that journey, but it isn't mine. I'm clearly gender not normal. This has been going on all my life.
Oh, God. Again, 5 minutes into the action, she still has to tell you she's gender not normal and she's a big fat lesbian. We know. We don't care. Nobody cares except fucking libtards that look just like you. Nobody else fucking cares. Tell a goddamn joke. Why the fucking chicken goddamn cross the road to get to the other side? Anything. Jesus Christ, tell a fucking joke. Is it that fucking hard? Anybody in the chat could do it right now. When are you gonna get to it, you big fat tub of fuck?
But no, I don't identify as transgender. I don't even think lesbian is the right identity fit for me.
She's gonna take another minute to decide what she chose to call herself. Oh, this is fucking hilarious.
Really, I don't. I think if I had my way, if I could just click my finger and have people see me for how I see myself, how I feel that I am, I would say first and foremost, I identify as tired.
That's how your audience ought to identify.
I am very tired.
That's her sister or somebody, right? Look at these bunch of ugly cunts and then one faggy dude in there. That's some audience you got there. Wouldn't know a joke from the fucking hole in the ground.
Yeah. Please stop asking me to explain myself. I don't.
Dave Carr, she's a lesbian. I know. Aren't you shocked? Aren't you absolutely? I can't believe every time she tells me. She told me about 15 times already.
No. I do get mistaken for a man a lot.
Oh, if she was at the Apollo, they'd fucking shove her ass out there in 15 seconds. Just for looking the way she does.
It happens a lot, but never for long. My masculinity doesn't hold up to scrutiny. I'm only man at a glance. And because I'm only man at a glance, it means that I'm always still there. Still very much standing right in front of the person who's just called me sir.
Okay, she's making a misgendered me joke. Oh, goody. Woke material. Really we're all waiting for this. This is so edgy and fucking stunning and brave. God. Everybody knows you're a big fat ugly lesbian and nobody gives a shit. God damn it, tell a fucking joke or get the fuck off the stage, Beulah Ballbreaker.
And deeply regrets it. So I'm always bear witness to that roller coaster of regret and panic washing over their face as they go, what am I going to do? And I never help.
Wait, hang on. Back this up. Look at this. Look at this gunt. Holy shit. She's got like a table. She's got like the airplane table that folds out. Looks like that folded out in her pants there. What the fuck is going on there?
And I never help. Because I don't care, but my word, a lot of other people do.
No, nobody does. Nobody. Oh my God, look at these bunch of fucking ugly gunts in the audience. Yeah, there's your typical Biden voters right there. Riding with Biden. Wah Trump, wah Trump, wah Trump.
When I get mistaken for a man, one of the...
What are you laughing at? What She's got to be high. They all got to be on shrooms or something. They probably passed them out at the entrance.
My favourite responses is sometimes people manage to erase my memory of being called sir, and it's a very neat trick. What they do is they use hypnosis and...
You know how you know that somebody's gotten over that they're a big fat lesbian? When they come out and don't say anything about it, just tell regular fucking jokes, right? Their whole act is, I'm a big fat fucking lesbian. Did she even have to write this shit down? Commit it to memory? No, I don't think so.
And the magic word. They're always looking down. It's a customer service situation. And they'll say, can I help you, sir?
And of course, if you dare call this out, say, Jesus Christ, get off the stage, you big fat ugly lesbo. Where, misogynist, homophobic. You know what's coming your way. Dirty Gods, what the fuck this is? This is one in a string of painfully unfunny comedians that they want to push down our throats here. Now that all the good ones are dead.
Madam. And it works every time. Gone. I never remember being called sir if someone calls me madam immediately after. Oh, yeah, because madam is a very triggering word for me. It's what my mum used to call me when I was in a lot of trouble for opening a brothel.
She joked about opening a brothel. What?
We just have some more words. If anything, it's the apology I don't understand when people apologise for calling me sir. I don't get it.
Wait, when people don't apologize for calling her sir, she's upset about that. Ting ting! What's up?
If anything, it's the apology I don't understand when people apologise for calling me sir.
Oh, we should apologize for calling you sir? I wasn't going to. I wasn't going to call you sir. I know you're not a sir. I know you're a big ugly broad. It's not funny. You should call you sir would be a compliment.
I don't get it. I got it on the flight here. I was walking on and...
No, you didn't. No, that's never happened. Every one of these twats that gets in their car and gets on TikTok saying, I was misgendered in the Burger King. No, the fuck you weren't. You're trying to get clicks. You're trying to get likes. That's it. She's bringing a TikTok act to the live stage is all she's doing.
Being greeted. Welcome aboard, sir.
Good Lord, this gunt is just killing me here. This is the funniest thing right here. Again, doesn't this look like an airplane seat tray that retracted in her pants? That's what it looks like to me.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Why are you...
No, really? Not one person in this audience could yell out, you suck! Nobody could do that, huh? Nobody? They were all enchanted by this lovely face here, really? I hate these times. I hate the times we're in right now. This is goddamn embarrassing. Absolutely fucking embarrassing.
Apologizing. Please don't apologize.
There's nothing, absolutely fucking nothing worse than a painfully unfunny comedian, especially a headlining one. God damn, man. That's right, I said man.
I like it. I really love it. I love being mistaken for a man. I don't want to be a man, but I'm partial to a holiday because that's what it...
What? Did she just pull a Biden there? I could not understand what the fuck she just did some kind of mushmouth fucking joke there. I could not understand what she said.
Please don't apologize. I like it. I really love it. I love being mistaken for a man. I don't want to be a man, but I'm partial to a holiday because that...
Partial to a holiday. What? Callie Ford, I'll say, hey, you rug muncher, you suck. How would she take being called a rug muncher too? She would probably write another 15-minute joke about that.
That's what it feels like. Because if someone's looking at me, calls me sir, what they are seeing is top shelf, normal, king of the humans, a straight white man.
No, nobody is seeing that. Nobody in the world is calling you a straight white man. Ain't shit straight about you. White, that part's correct. Man, no, you're a big, fat, ugly fucking lesbian who couldn't stop telling us that about as soon as she walked on the stage. Nobody's misgendering you. Nobody's calling you a man. Nobody's said anything you accused of them saying this is the worst pile of fuck stand-up I've ever seen. And we just fucking watched Pete Davidson for fuck's sakes. This is embarrassing. You should be fucking arrested for being this unfunny. God damn, you had one job. You had one fucking job and you blew it. It's like a pilot First day on the job, crashes the plane in the mountain. That's exactly what happened here. Except the only thing that died is comedy itself. God damn embarrassing. Now, are there any current comics that I actually like? Yes. There's not very many, but I like this lad right here named Quinn Dale. Quinn Dale, I think this guy does it right. All right. Here's a little short, and he's got shorts all over the place. I didn't even hear of this guy till about a week ago. I started seeing his shorts all over the place. This is my kind of fucking humor.
Got no problem with liberals. My problem is libtards.
Yes.
They'll say, like, why do you need a gun? Because I live in a bad neighborhood, okay? Not fantasy land. That's the difference between me and a libtard. Like, if someone broke into my house, I'd be like, hey, put your hands up. A libtard would be like, hey, put your mask on.
That is true, and that is relatable. Got right to the fucking point. This is a libtard, and this is not funny. Okay? And I would not be surprised if she's the type of person that wears a mask in their own car. For 7.5 goddamn minutes, all she could do is stand up there and talk about how she's a big fat lesbian and how that people mistake her as a straight white male, which never happened in a million motherfucking years. She looks like Jared Fogel's twin sister. She looks like Jared Fogel. Ain't nobody seen him since all that went down, right? The left can't meme or tell a joke. Oh my God. Well, let's get off of this fucking nonsense. And we will go to something that actually is funny. You know what we always close the show with, Libs of Tik Tok. That's right. People that aren't trying to be funny, but always make me fucking laugh with their fucking wokeness and their transgenderism and their 80 genders that they just made up yesterday. That shit makes me the fuck laugh. All right? Yeah, by the way, if you guys have any funny comics you want to recommend to me, put them in the comments section. Because the chat's going to buzz by, but fucking put them in the comics section. I'll check them out. Maybe I'll review them. Oh, by the way, speaking of reviews, I'm not going to play these, but I did also, while I was stumbling through Pete Davidson and thinking of suicide, I also watched Dave Chappelle's latest one and Chris Rock's latest one. Long story short, Dave Chappelle was the best out of those three. It wasn't his best by far, but Dave Chappelle crafts stories so fucking well that he can make any joke land, even if it's not particularly great. And, you know, the trannies all got pissed at him because they were all programmed to. He really did go heavy with the trans material. He did like 4 tranny jokes, kind of spread out in the show, and he told a long story to get to them. Chris Rock, on the other hand, I gotta tell you something, my brother. Your best days were in the 90s. His latest special was absolutely not funny. I tried, but there's something that's just not right. There's just something not right with Chris Rock. I think Will Smith slapped the funny right out of him, I think is what happened. By the way, Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle both talked about Chris Rock's slap by Will Smith, and Dave Chappelle did the better job. So that explains that. Chris Rock, watch any of his old 90s specials. Don't bother with the latest couple, all right? This one was kind of painful to get through. I found myself dozing off and just looking at my phone kind of in the middle of it, which is not the sign of a good comedy show. But it was far better than Hannah Gatsby or whatever the hell that big dump truck that was that we just looked at there. Anyway, let's get to the good stuff here. See if there's any transgender weirdos we can make fun of. I'm sure there is. Let's see. Oh, here's the shelters in New York City. Yeah, we have millions of migrants coming in, and of course now the Democrats are all saying, "Oh, this is all Trump's fault." Yeah, yeah, just pile them all in. Yeah, we'll take them. Uh-oh, what we got here? This person identifies as non-binary, so if you're a guy and you're attracted to her, you're gay. Okay.
If you're non-binary and you think I'm hot,
hang on. Let's start over. I'm not ready for the setup here. Let's start over. Let's try this again. Okay? Okay.
I'm non-binary, so if you're a girl and you think I'm hot, you're gay.
Okay. If you're a girl and you think she's hot, you're gay. So now, again, there's infighting within the LGBTQ plus whatever community. They don't even get along with each other. They don't even get along with each other. The L's don't like the G's don't like the B's don't like the T's, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of infighting going on, and the whole thing is self-destructing. And good. Make that happen faster, please.
I'm non-binary, so if you're a girl and you think I'm hot, you're gay. If you're a guy and you think I'm hot, you're gay. If you're non-binary and you think I'm hot, I've probably slept with one of your exes. I'm sorry. I'm non.
What are you talking about, Ariana Grande? What was the what was the need to make this fucking video? What was the purpose? What was the purpose of your life, first of all? And once we get past that part, what was the point of this again? I missed it.
Binary. So if you're a girl and you think I'm hot, you're gay.
Rocket Blast. What's up?
If you're a guy and you think I'm hot, you're gay.
So if you're a girl and you think she's hot, you're gay. If you're a guy and you think she's hot, you're gay. Who is a gay that thinks she's hot? Which means nobody thinks she's hot because she ain't.
If you're non-binary and you think I'm hot,
she's got big fat fake DSLs, if that turns anybody on.
I've probably slept with one of your exes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, that means you're a hoe too. Great, yeah, more Gen Z fucking brilliance. Thank God we have more of that running around. That's great.
I'm non-binary, so if you're a girl.
Shut up. All right, next. Let's see. Trans active. Oh, wait. Is this our friend? Is this our Winco friend? Remember the guy that freaked out about he was misgendered in Winco? Well, now I think this is the same one. This is a bit that he does. And it's far more funny than Hannah Gatsby. He's having a meltdown about being misgendered at the doctor this time. Well, let's see if this one lands better than the Winco material he did a couple of weeks ago. All right, here we go. Yeah, we've seen this guy before. This is his thing. Claiming to be misgendered, being a victim, and then looking like this.
What's up? Today I went to go to an appointment, a checkup, whatever. So
Is it possible to talk without waving your goddamn hands all over the fucking places? How hard is it to sit still and just talk to the camera? What the fuck is this fucking twitchy ass fucking crackhead bullshit? Seriously, I don't get it.
Thinking like, hey, like, I already had conversations with them. Let's hope that they have they listen and learn their lesson, and they respect my pronouns.
What do you call it? A Hispanic homosexual? I know there's a punchline to that. If anybody's got it, this would be the place to use it.
I go in today and literally I was getting served from the fucking minute I walked in, and I was like, girl. I was like, what do you mean, baby? I was like, it's ma'am. Like,
no, it's not.
It's ma'am. Please refer me as
Dice. What's up?
As ma'am. That are my pronouns. This motherfucker had the audacity to be like, yes, sir. I was like, I'm like, are you fucking dumb?
First of all, that didn't happen. Second of all, you are a dude. Everybody can fucking see it, just like they can tell that Hannah Gatsby is a chick, a very ugly one. Same thing applies here, buddy, okay? We're not playing this fucking game with you fucking assholes, all right? This might be cute for other people that look and sound like you. The rest of us are done with this fucking shit. You need to fucking get over it and move the fuck on and maybe, I don't know, accomplish something in life, perhaps.
I was like, I literally just told you that I go by she, her pronouns. Do not call me sir. And then from there, he's like,
ain't no she, ain't no her going on here. Long hair and mascara, notwithstanding.
Okay, my bad. And then by the time we're like finished up, he's like, okay, brother. Are you fucking serious? Advantage Help is literally the most transphobic fucking place ever.
So it's not Winco anymore. Now it's the doctor's office. Would somebody just fucking use this choke chain, what it's for, and just choke a bitch, please? Thank you. Where's Wade Brady when you need him?
Literally, I literally sent out a complaint, and then all they told me was like, oh, well, your name is not legally changed.
Where's the fact checkers for these assholes, right? They certainly popped up all over our stuff when we talked about jabs, right? But this shit is allowed to spew whatever fucking nonsense comes out of their empty head. No fact checks.
Or you haven't like legally changed your sex yet, so we're just referring you by what we have. And I was like, it doesn't matter if I didn't legally change my fucking sex or legally change my name. This is who I am. These are my pronouns. This is how I identify. So if I tell you, call me she, her, motherfucker, call.
By the way, Callie, I know Tom Dyson. He's one of my Gary and Dino friends. He's from Arizona. I know the dude. He's good peeps.
I mean, she, her. Like, it's not that hard. I'm so tired of being disrespected constantly. I'm so
Then don't look like that. Don't sound like that. Problem solved.
tired of getting misgendered. Honestly, fuck that place. And if you're in Portland, do not.
Oh, Portland. Portland has another notch on its belt here. Oh, God. Yeah, Soldier Girl was good to smart to bounce when she did.
I'll go to that place. That place is literally transphobic as a motherfucker. They don't care about your pronoun.
Really? Portland is transphobic as a motherfucker. It seemed like the capital of wokeness to me. At least if we learned everything from the Summer of Love, I guess that wasn't all it was cracked up to be, was it?
At all.
Yeah.
So-
Well, Ike is also smart to have left town while this is going on.
That's it. It's hard being trans. It's fucking hard every goddamn.
By the way, Wishbone, you can't ask for those categories for Alex anymore because Alex is dead. I don't know who's hosted Jeopardy these days, but we can't be out asking Alex for the categories anymore.
Fucking day, and I'm tired of it.
He's tired of that. Okay, well, we're all tired of you. Well, I'll tell you, that was a hell of a lot funnier than fucking any of the comedians that we looked at. Jesus Christ, all fucking mighty. All right, moving on. I will scroll down and I will see what we can finish up with here. I don't want any serious stuff. We know the border's being invaded. I want to see more weirdos and freaks. Oh, Mark Cuban, who owns the Dallas Mavericks, and he's a billionaire screaming libtard. Let's see. He stepped down as CEO and he hired a black woman because that's what you have to do now. And I'm sure she knows everything there is about owning a basketball team and will absolutely not push identity politics at all. Right.
Because I know the business case for diversity, and you have to have a diverse group of people around the table.
The NBA. Yeah, so many fucking white people in the NBA. God damn, it's just crawling with crackers, isn't it?
If you really want to be as successful
Big dummy, cracker ass cracker.
as you can be. And so
You know, before I started the show, I was practicing a Red Fox voice and I wanted to use it. And then my throat was like, dude, don't do it. You can't. You can do that for about 15 seconds and then you need to stop. Put your face in dough and make gorilla cookies.
So we took that on. So we laid out that vision, laid out a set of values.
Sean St. George, don't you see enough freaks and weirdos on the sidewalk? No, well, especially not lately because it's been raining and I'm not walking on the sidewalk the last couple days. So I need to see them online where it's nice and safe and dry.
And then I had one-on-one with all the employees and then made some leadership changes. And so now we have almost 50% women in leadership and 47% people of color.
How about the basketball court itself? Give me the percentages on that. Oh, no, they ain't going to do that, are they? No, we don't talk about that. Nah. And of the white folks that are there, how many of them are actually American whites?
And so diversity matters. It matters.
So some scrunch-faced whitey, of course, now has to listen to this.
The goal was to set the NBA standard.
Oh, NPR, of course. I should have known. Tax dollars should not be going to NPR, ever. Stop it. That's one thing Trump threatened to do that I actually agreed with. All right. Holy shit. We need more diversity in the NBA, really? Can they just admit what it really is? We need less white people everywhere. Let's be honest about what this really is, okay? What do we got here? Alberta, here's a Canadian one. Alberta Assembly member Janice Irwin cries actual tears because children won't be able to get sex change surgeries anymore in Alberta. Aww.
Thank you so much.
Whoops. I put on that old meme from a couple weeks
To
ago.
all the queer and trans youth out there.
What?
Just know that you are so loved. And we're going to be...
Hang on, let's start over. This is Alberta, which is why I continue to really hate the two NHL teams there, Calgary and Edmonton. Now I really hate them.
To all the queer and trans youth out there.
Looks like fucking Will Ferrell. What the fuck? What's going on in Alberta? Well, apparently Alberta's had enough of the bullshit. They said fuck you to this, and now the crybabies are out. And when you look and sound ridiculous, less and less people are going to be behind your cause, okay? And especially when you're blocking up traffic. That's a big no-no.
Just know that you are
Brittany Griner got a dick. Yeah, really big one too, apparently.
so loved, and we're gonna be with you for every step of this fight. We love you so much.
They love trans kids so much. Yes, it shows. It fucking shows. What in the fuck? Where did all these crazy people come from? Anybody got a clue? I have no idea. No fucking idea. All right, moving on. All right, what else do we got? This racial justice advocate gets invited to speak to white people to explain to them why they're racist and white supremacist. Oh, don't you love this? She used the example of how white people think coming late is impolite to show how white people are racist. Okay. Somebody obviously with just so much free time on her hands. Probably thanks to white supremacy. I think she's wearing a Golden State Warriors jersey, which really would explain a lot, wouldn't it? Okay, white people, be prepared to feel guilty. She's going to tell you why.
As a racial justice advocate, I'm often invited to give talks or to do workshops where I
Notice how white they often sound, too? That's no coincidence, is it?
talk to white people about race. A big part of my practice is to offer real-life stories, examples, that type of thing.
That we made up.
That help white people to be able to identify white supremacy in everyday life.
Oh, God. Where is this white supremacy that they keep bitching about? Where is it? Anybody see anywhere? Nope. I certainly don't see it, especially not in the media. I really don't see it. Oh, sure, the ones that run everything, maybe. The ones you keep putting into office. The ones you vote for, who put their friends in the fucking in show business, keep making the same old shit over and over. That white supremacy, let me get this straight. They hate white supremacy. They're all going to get a vote for Joe Biden. Okay.
My husband's family is white, and I often use the cultural difference.
My husband's family is white? Well, what about your husband? Your husband is white, but your husband's family is white. She can't even say the fucking husband is white. Oh, his life must be just grand, right? Not getting shit 24 hours a day for being fucking white.
Family's white, and I often use the cultural differences between my family and his family.
I'm sure Thanksgiving must be a fucking joy.
As a way to help white people see their whiteness. There's one example that I use that always gets a ton of pushback. My husband and I were late to our first Thanksgiving with his family.
I'm glad you're teaching him CPT. Good for you.
Say late because it started at 12. We got there at 12:10, but whenever we got there at 12:10, everybody was already sat down and eating.
So, get there earlier then. Stop bitching.
Didn't know that. I use this illustration to point out that different cultures have different understandings of time, late.
Okay, so you're a victim because you didn't get there on time. It's white people's fault that you didn't get there on time. When you have to fight everything to become a victim about, clearly life is not that fucking complicated, is it? There is no white supremacy, is there? But with the guilty white libs that drummed up all this fucking shit and then filled your heads with it, they got your fucking mind sick. You can bitch about white people all you want, yet you're still listening to the worst white people there are, guilty white libs. Help me make it make sense, because it doesn't.
And what it means to be polite. Without fail, a white person will push back and say that lateness is impolite. I always use this as a teachable moment.
Oh yeah, if you're late to your job, you get fired. Get there on fucking time. If you can't do it, then fuck it. You're out.
I usually ask a series of pointed questions that challenge their assumptions. Sometimes it takes a lot of work. But by the
Set your fucking alarm earlier. The end.
end, they're able to identify how white cultural dominance works in this one small area of life, which opens the door for them to start peeling the onion. As a racial justice...
Oh, fucking God. I'm a victim, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, Where's Shaquille O'Neal saying, I'm a victim, right? Where's Stephen A. Smith saying he's a victim? You don't hear that from them, do you? Anybody who's actually made it in this country actually did something. Instead of every dumb fat slob with a fucking big granny glasses on whining about fucking white supremacy. Again, show me where the fuck it is. I would like to see it. Much like Hannah Gatsby never actually being called a man, she can't tell you where the old white supremacy is. Oh, what do we got here? We have a serious mental health crisis. Okay, we have some kind of a weirdo here. Let's see what she's got to talk about. Let's see if she's going to open up for Kathy Griffin next year. Let's hope so.
Alrighty. So I use 3 different sets of pronouns.
Oh, 3 sets of pronouns. You got it going on, girlfriend.
They, them, theirs, am, airs, and its. And typically I just use they, them, theirs in public or at work because those are much more commonly known.
How did we fucking so easily convince all these fucking retards that pronouns are fucking important? Why was it so easy to do this? We convinced them that they need to wear masks in their own house and in their own car. And we need to tell them that if you don't identify by some pronoun, that the life as we know is going to end. Maybe we need to just make one pronoun state. Put them on Wyoming or something, a state nobody gives a shit about. Be the pronoun state. Wyoming, the pronoun state. Just put them all in there. Let them say, hey, I'm Zzer. Hey, I'm they, them. Oh, nice to meet you. All right, go fuck yourself.
Pronouns, and oftentimes I don't feel like doing a whole bunch of explaining when I'm meeting new people.
Did anybody work with people like this? Do you have people now coming up to you and say, hey, I'm this, I'm her, they, them, their, Zzer, Zza, ba. Anybody know people like this? Let me know.
But around other queers, then I like using AM and it.
AM? What? They just keep making up new ones every week. AM. What the fuck does that mean? It's not they, them. It's AM now. We can't even use the TH anymore. Well, somebody convinced these fucking whack jobs that this is important. I by the way, I'm really she's got Pete Davidson's baggy eyes, but no granny glasses. Very, very surprised here.
It's for various reasons. So yeah, I'll do some third person talking about myself to show you how they're used. They went to the store today to get groceries. They drove their car. I met them at the store.
Oh God! Now she's gonna confuse everybody with this. They've butchered the fucking language with these idiotic pronouns that don't make any goddamn sense. Stop it! Just stop! You're a fucking lunatic. When I hear any of this shit, the only thing I think of is you're a fucking lunatic. Okay? You're not productive. You're not a productive member of society. Time to fucking ship your ass off to Wyoming and fence it off. All right?
A went to the store to get groceries today. A drove their car. I met M at the store. And
Dice. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't you start.
A introduced himself. It drove to the store to get groceries today. I met it at the store.
Yeah. I guarantee you're not driving to the store to get groceries. You're having DoorDash brought to you because you're an entitled twat. Shut the fuck up, for God's sakes. I mean, why did we build such a diving board for everybody to go off the deep end? I mean, what in the actual fuck? What is this here? If you don't wear a mask in public in 2024, then you're not a true ally to trans people. Oh, goddamn. Oh, wow. Here we go. Let's mix the bullfuck virus into hysteria, and let's really have some fun with this. Here we go. Transgender people experience the highest rates of long COVID. Oh, fuck. But did you get 18,000 booster shots? I mean, better make it 18,001, I guess. And where you're running out of space to fucking put them, I think.
If you're a cisgender person who...
Oh, God. Of course you sound like that. Of course you do. Of course you do. That's the prerequisite. Of course you do. Of course you do. If you're a cisgender person, just stop with the cisgender, okay? We're not the weirdos and freaks. You are, okay? We're the normal people. You are the freaks. Get it right.
Who is able to look at this, and it still doesn't compel you to wear a mask in public spaces.
No, it really compels me not to wear a mask in public. If you think it's killing you, okay.
Seriously, don't even bother
Euro dude, what's up? Hit that like button, my friend.
Calling yourself an ally to trans people.
His name is Desert Queer, by the way. I don't know which desert, but somewhere in the desert. As if we didn't know his brain was fried a long time ago.
And if you're a white person who is able to look at this, and that somehow doesn't manage to compel you to wear a mask.
You're not wearing a mask, so why the fuck should I wear one?
Then don't bother claiming that you're anti-racist.
Again, you would hope this would be a comedy bit. Am I watching Netflix now? Are these the jokes that Hannah Gatsby meant to tell? Actually, that bit that we watched was before the bullfuck virus, but still. So, if you're cisgender and you're white and you saw those bogus statistics up there that they just made up, and you still don't wear a mask, then you're a racist. Okay, then. Just call me, if you call me a racist, I'm fine with that because you are a fucking freak. And I don't know what you stuffed up your ass this morning, but please dislodge it immediately.
And definitely don't claim that you give a damn about disability justice if you're an able-bodied person who won't wear a mask to prevent spreading disease to disabled, immunocompromised, and chronically ill members of your community.
Maybe they should be outside.
Y'all have two options at this point. Either get your shit together and show solidarity with members of your community who are most impacted by COVID by wearing a fucking...
He's worried about the bullfuck virus. Meanwhile, he's got at least 5 or 6 known diseases in his rectum right now. And on his balls. And he's worried about people wearing masks. Oh, for fuck goddamn sake. Again, you didn't think the whole mask thing wasn't political. You're a goddamn fool because these are the fuckers that are touting it. Yeah. Lefties love masks. Everybody else with a fucking half a brain says go fuck yourself.
Mask. Or just admit that you don't care.
His mohawk is crooked. Yeah, on purpose.
About these people and move the fuck on.
Again, they just make this up because, again, in order to make the trans people feel like even bigger victims than they really are. It's the victim industry. It's the only thing keeping this shit going.
If you're a cisgender person who is able to look at this, and it still doesn't compel you to wear a mask in public spaces.
No, it makes me want to burn all the ones I might accidentally have laying around the house still.
Seriously, don't even bother calling yourself an ally to trans people.
That's all right, I never did.
And if you're a white person who is able to look at this, and this...
Bacon, funny enough, my mom-in-law is immunocompromised. Guess who doesn't care about this bullshit, right? Again, I'm a victim, because I'm a really, really gay guy. And I probably have at least 10 household objects jammed up my butt right now. But you're a fucking racist if you don't wear a mask. Okay.
And
this is really going to sell everybody who is already tired of this.
That somehow doesn't manage to compel you to wear a mask. Then don't bother claiming that you're anti-racist. And definitely don't claim that you give a damn about disability.
Do you think he had this thing up his butt before he made this and then put it back up there when he was done?
Justice if you're an able-bodied person who won't wear a mask to prevent spreading disease to disabled...
Again, this guy is lecturing about spreading diseases. This cocksucker right here. I find that very fucking hilarious. Way more hilarious than Pete Davidson and Kathy Griffin and Hannah Gatsby put together.
Immunocompromised and chronically ill members of your community. Y'all have two options at this point. Either get your shit together and show solidarity with members of your community who are most impacted by COVID by wearing a fucking mask, or just admit that you don't care about these...
This is a guy who goes raw dog up the ass. He's talking about people wearing masks. Okay.
...people and move the fuck on. But don't waste their time lying to them about caring about them if you don't care if you spread disease to them.
Take it from the expert, spreading diseases. You can't make this shit up, even though they do. We can't. Oh my fucking God. What else do we got? We got another one here. Let me see. Drag queen introduces a child drag queen, and I don't want to see fucking drag queens. Jesus Christ already. Come on, there's gotta be something else. Gotta be something else. What is this? Doctor calls on white men to show they're dedicated to equity by donating part of their salary to black women. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay. Yeah. You can have my minimum wage, please. I don't need it. But we should all give it to this chick right here.
Hey, white men.
Yes. I fucked a lot of broads that looked like you, by the way. I never gave them a cent.
To systemic and structural racism that black women have had to endure, they only make 64 cents to every dollar that you make.
Bullshit, number one. Number two, show me the proof of the work that y'all actually do.
So, as a fitting start to Black History Month, I want to take what you will make today, multiply it by 64%, and then take that difference and give it to some black women today.
Well, how about you multiply this 64 times and see what you could do with it? You ever heard of OnlyFans? A lot of sisters use it. Why don't you look into it? Christ fucking sakes. Yeah, this is so cute, isn't it? It's so fucking cute. Just give your shit to me. I did nothing to deserve it. Just give it to me anyway. What do we got here? Hang on. I'm trying to find a good one to end on here. Although the guy talking about the mask was pretty fucking funny. I gotta tell you something. Ghey Dad. Oh, what the fuck? Hang on a second. Oh, shit. What is this? Ghey Dad has his kids appear in his TikTok where they talk about him giving them cock rings as bracelets and taking them to drag shows. What? Do we have child services anymore? Is that still a thing, or is that just for white supremacist parents? Okay. I know I'm going to be sorry for playing this, but here it goes anyway.
Why can't just rainbows be for kids?
Because while I was fighting for the rainbow, all you were doing is just drawing it while you had drool all over your face, looking like drunk little toddlers.
We have a Ghey Dad. Of course he got us a dog to match our home. We have a Ghey Dad. Of course he has more facial products than Sephora.
What in the fuck? Why do people think this is cute? This is just Hannah Gatsby all over again, except now a family is doing it. TikTok is 158% AIDS. Just Jesus Christ. If you have that shit on your phone, get rid of it immediately.
All this leads to is the 30th high school reunion to take all the attention away from all of those bullies that made fun of me who now look 60.
We have a Ghey Dad. Of course he has a closet full of wigs and
Yeah, closet. Yeah, that speaks for itself.
weird outfits.
It didn't stop you guys from having fun.
We have a Ghey Dad. Remember the
No shit. The two girls are gonna be boys. You're gonna be a girl. Yeah, I know the outcome of this fucking experiment here.
time he grounded me for 2 weeks just because I didn't know the difference between fuchsia and magenta?
You're lucky it wasn't a month.
We have a Ghey Dad. Of course when we were 4, he told us that our queen was Janet. I thought it was Beyonce. What? He told me it was Pink. We have a Ghey Dad. Of course he can't throw a ball to save his life.
Hashtag Travis Kelce.
We have a Ghey Dad. Of course he makes us be quiet during the Super Bowl commercials.
Except for this year, Travis Kelce.
We have a Ghey Dad. Of course he drinks iced coffee in the middle of January.
It's the sip of the straw facial expressions after you or somebody else spilled it.
I mean, this is basically every TV commercial, but this is an actual family acting it out here.
The tea, even in January.
We have a Ghey Dad. Of course he brought us to RuPaul's Drag Con. It was fun though, but remember when he bought
Phil, I know where you get these, but they're hilarious. Are they dating profiles? I fucking hope not. No, this is Libs of Tik Tok on Twitter.
us bracelets and we found out they
Doing the Lord's work. So, showing us the worst of TikTok without actually having to be on TikTok.
weren't actually bracelets?
To be fair, I didn't know either.
By the way, his handle is NYC Ghey Dad, so of course he's in New York. Like that's the icing on the cake already.
Ooh, baby, it's making me crazy.
What the fuck did I just watch? My head is spinning right now. What in the actual fuck? What? Being normal is a crime, I guess, right? Being normal, being a Sith white male is against the law, I'm guessing. Why are they pushing this so hard? Yeah, nobody cares if you're gay in New York. Yeah. Imagine, wow, gay people in New York. Imagine seeing that. Wow, I've never seen that before. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. This is why they got rid of the funny, right? This is why they want to get rid of funny, get rid of jokes, because laughter is the best medicine. They don't want anybody well. They want everybody sick, physically sick and sick in the fucking head. Well, god damn it, I am sick of all of this and I am going to get the fuck out of here. Thank you very much for fucking tuning into this absolute fucking madness. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. You and I, any of us, are 1,000 times funnier than the so-called comedians that we saw. And we definitely have more of our shit together than any of that crap that we saw after that. Society is collapsing on itself, and all we can do is just sit here and laugh at it. Thank you very much for everybody who came in. I appreciate you. We'll be back here next Monday night after the Super Bowl. Another edition of Live at Cringe at Turn Off the News, 9 o'clock Pacific time. Make sure to hit that like, hit that like, hit that like. Hit it hard, make it clap. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. And we will be back here next Monday night with another edition of Live at Cringe at Turn Off the News. Some gaming footage might make its way in here sometime in the middle of the week. Watch out for that. Until then, have a great week. Keep that bullshit to a minimum and take care of yourselves. Will you please? If they don't want you to, please do it. That would be the best fuck you to all of this. All right? I'll see you later.